Hi, this is Stuart Veach from OpEx Solutions, and I'm here to take you through our Focused Improvement Activity Board. Our approach to focused improvement is based on a JRPM standard 10-step approach, and the activity board displays the logical sequence of this activity. Our first step is to select a focus area for the improvement activity. This is based on some loss data. In the example, we are using overall equipment effectiveness, broken into its three components of availability, performance and quality. It's clear to see that performance is the greatest issue, performance being made up of speed losses and minor stoppages. Other types of loss analysis that can be used could be cost loss tree, cost loss matrix, value stream mapping, productivity measures. There are numerous other ways of identifying which loss to attack. Focused improvement is a team-based activity, so the next step is to choose a cross-functional team to work on the elimination of the loss identified. Team members should have a vested interest in eliminating the loss, and wildcards can also add a valuable contribution to the team. The loss identified in step 1 is usually quite broad, and so the team must set about narrowing this down to a specific issue in step 3. Data is collected and analysed. In the example, we have a Pareto chart showing the number of minor stoppages that have occurred, minor stoppages being one of the underpinning losses behind performance. Next, the top issue, in this case first gear not engaging, is plotted over time to consider if it is a chronic or sporadic issue. Once the issue to be attacked has been identified, step 4 is to set the theme and the target. This is the logical output of the understand present losses stage and in line with the focus area from step 1. An improvement plan is now developed to show the timescale for the activity, broken into its component steps. The tools required to analyse the issue identified will depend upon the type of loss. In this case, we're going to use some problem-solving tools. Before we use any of these tools, the first step is to understand the operation of the equipment. Our usual approach is to manually draw the equipment, identifying key components, functions and interactions. The next step is to draw out the operation in a multiple phase diagram, again showing critical interactions. We now enter the why analysis, starting with a physical description of the problem. In this case, first gear was not engaging, either because of lack of force or due to too much resistance. From this starting point, and using the detailed understanding of the equipment operation carried out previously, the why analysis is developed. Using the detailed knowledge backed up by practical observation and testing, root causes are identified. Identifying root causes is obviously important, but improvement will only be made if countermeasures are put in place. Therefore, step 7 is the implementation of improvements. In this example, we are using simple before and after sheets to show the changes put in place. The red lines are there to show the flow between the why analysis and the countermeasures. Focused improvement is a series of PDCA loops: plan, do, check and act. And so after the improvements have been implemented, the results must be checked to see if the problems have been reduced or eliminated. This is done by remeasuring the data used to set the target in step 4. If the target is not achieved, then we go back to the analysis to test more potential root causes. In order to ensure that the problem does not recur, we must take some specific actions. This is often developing new standards such as standard operating procedures, new 5S condition, 1-point lessons, and maintenance standards. In this case, due to the nature of the issue and the countermeasures, the autonomous maintenance, cleaning, inspection and lubrication standard has been updated and a new planned maintenance task created. The final step in the 10-step approach is horizontal replication, copying, or applying the countermeasures to other areas where this is appropriate. The Focused Improvement Activity Board should have a clear flow, telling the story of the activity in a logical way. If you would like to know more about focused improvement, TPM and Lean, please visit www.opexsolutions.co.uk. Thanks very much for watching.